You're listening to the American Democracy Minute, keeping your government by-in for the people. Two pieces of federal legislation introduced last week would expand mail-in voting around the country. One of those bills would also help recruit and train poll workers and provide financial support for administering elections. Last week, U.S. Senator Ron Wyden and U.S. Representative Earl Blumenauer, both from universal vote-by-mail state Oregon, introduced the Vote at Home Act. Oregon has conducted every election by mail since 2000. The legislation automatically registers citizens to vote when they obtain or renew driver's licenses, makes mail-in options available to all voters, and requires prepaid envelopes to return ballots. Voting by mail reached 50% during the 2020 election, up from 25% in 2018. In last fall's midterms, despite a massive disinformation campaign to discredit it, mail-in voting was still 35% of ballots cast, an indicator that voters like the convenience of kitchen table voting. Reintroduced by U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar last week was the Sustaining Our Democracy Act, which would increase access to mail-in voting and early voting. It also provides funding for recruiting, training, and protecting poll workers, modernizing election equipment, and improving cybersecurity. And it increases funding to cities and counties administering elections. Disinformation in Congress persists, making passage of the bills uncertain. We have more at AmericanDemocracyMinute.org. I'm Brian Beal.